What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I'm going to bring you one of the most highly anticipated, one of the most asked for stocks to be reviewed, and that is Hyliion, or currently SHLL. So if you're interested, stay tuned right after this. Before I jump into this anticipated stock, I ask that you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys have been absolutely smashing that subscribe button, and I am so grateful for it. We're on the verge of 100 subscribers, and truthfully, I never thought I'd be in this position, but I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep providing the content for you guys. And if you're interested in this content, I ask that you do subscribe, because what you're going to get is update on stock news, stocks, business, all kinds of stuff. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The first thing I'm gonna say is, Nikola who? Get out of the way. Here comes Hyliion, or currently SHLL. So what is Hyliion? Where does it come from? Who's the founder? And why is this thing so anticipated? Well, that's what I'm here for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to provide you the information you are looking for. So the founder of Hyliion and me both have some things in common. We both have a passion at, well, putting things in front. Him, it's going to be Hyliion. Me, it's going to be this YouTube channel. Well, and then there were some other big differences. Obviously, he was a motor sports racer, and he obviously has a background in mechanical engineering, and I don't have any of that. But that's still pretty cool. Thomas Healy, the founder of Hyliion. Man, let me tell you, he has a vision. He knows exactly where he wants this company to go, and he sees what it's capable of actually doing. He understands, hey, there's a need for these type of fleet and freight trucks that are going to be over the road, converting them into an electric type vehicle. And he understands really what he wants to do, and that's where the passion comes in. What they're doing with these tractor trailers, or if you really want to get technical, Class 8 vehicles, I think it's very important. I mean, what they're solely trying to do is emit the greenhouse gas emissions out into the atmosphere. And with what they're doing it with, as far as the tractor trailers, that hasn't been done. Obviously everyone's going to say, well, Nikola's out in front. No, Nikola hasn't produced anything yet. This company is getting everything in order. They're getting their ducks in a row, and I feel personally that this company is going to excel, and it may actually be better than Nikola. Hyliion has the Hypertruck ERX, and what's unique about this truck is there's really not going to be a need to upgrade or change the infrastructure that they have in place for these types of vehicles. I mean, the biggest thing is that they're just converting to electric. So as far as towing and still, doing the everyday task that you're asking a tractor trailer to do, those are going to be capable from these vehicles. Something for these trucks is that there's not going to be any new requirements when it comes to any type of driving. Everything's still going to be the exact same. You're obviously still going to have the exact same driver's training, and you're going to be expected to still pass the exact same test. None of that changes for these trucks. It's pretty cool. So how do they work? Well, that's the thing. So the RNG is going to fuel the generator. Then the generator is going to charge the batteries. The batteries are going to power the e-motor, and then the e-motor is going to drive the rear axle and provide the regenerative braking. All that is pretty cool. I mean, that's going to be a little bit different than your everyday gas tractor trailer. Many of you have been following this stock, and many of you are investors of this stock, like myself. Now, when you're actually looking on the New York Stock Exchange, or you're looking in the market, you're probably like, well, why isn't Hyliion trading under its own ticker symbol? What is SHLL? Well, technically what has happened is Tortoise Acquisition Corporation hasn't merged with Hyliion yet. They're doing the exact same thing that Nikola did, It's basically a reverse merger, and they just haven't completed that transaction yet. But when they do, guys, I'm telling you what, this thing is going to shoot to the moon. I just don't see how it doesn't. I think they're steps ahead of where Nikola's at, and we saw what they did. When they merged and they came out onto the actual stock market, their stock went as high as almost $100. Obviously, it's leveled off and has come back to earth, but I feel that if you've invested enough into Hyliion, once it transfers over to the ticker symbol HYLN, this thing is gonna just skyrocket. And once I get a little bit further into the chart, you'll understand, where it currently sits at the stock price and its fluctuation. But I'm telling you, I think this thing has potential to hit those numbers just like Nikola did. I just want you guys to remember as well, when this company does decide to go public, we have to remember that there are going to be warrants out, and these warrants can be exercised 30 days after they go public. So that can also eventually cause this stock price to come down well after they, go public. But I mean, it happened to Nikola too, and Nikola isn't anywhere close to even putting a truck out onto the road. I mean, Hyliion is steps ahead of this company. So, get in this stock if you're interested. Get in this stock when the price points are very reasonable and you know that it's going to be a good price. Obviously right now it's extremely hard to determine and really judge what a good price is. There's not a product that's actually, consistently being produced, and we don't know revenues yet. Obviously we're steps from that, but it's hard to really determine an exact price point for something that hasn't even converted over to its actual trading ticker symbol. On June 25th, Agility, one of the world's leading logistics companies, roughly worth in revenue $5.2 billion, had put in a pre-order for 1,000 trucks of the ERX from Hyliion. Now, I don't know about you guys, but can Nikola say that? I mean, we love giving out bonus stocks. And one of the bonus stocks that I like to give out, well, first of all, let me tell you the connection. And they've had a long-standing connection, and that's going to be Dana, or DAN, which is the ticker symbol on the New York Stock Exchange. And basically what this Dana is going to do is they're going to provide and continue providing the axles that are going to be going into these Hyliion trucks, specifically the ERX. And so if you're interested in those axles, you may look up that stock as well and see what it's trading for. It is my favorite time when it comes to a video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here and Hyliion up in this thing. So we opened at $26.75 on Friday. We got as high as $28.25, and we got as low as $25.75. Its volume was 3.457 million, and its market cap currently is $783.2 million. Its 52-week high is $34.67, and its 52-week low is, well, $9.50. Its average volume is right around 3.1 million, and on Friday it closed at $26.89. It really didn't have too bad of a day. It was only down 0.07%, and then the after hours it went down 0.07% and closed at $26.87. Now, if you guys really want to know my honest opinion when it comes to this chart, I'm going to tell you. Obviously, we can see from June 15th to whatever date that is, this sucker was just as flat as can be. I mean, it really was. There was no fluctuation in price, nothing. And then it started to come on the scene. We found out about the acquisition. It was going to be trading as Shell. And then on June 22nd, we started to really see an increase. Now, my personal opinion, when we really had that major jump and it shot all the way up, I do have to say, I think that's a little bit of an attribution to, the Nikola stuff. I think obviously they're in the very similar markets, but I also seriously think that this thing is an EV company, and it was just happened to come out, and all the information to come out at the exact same time as a workhorse, as a NIO, as an RC Moto, as an Eero, I mean Tesla, I mean the list goes on and on for EV companies currently hitting the market. Blink is another one that is going to be charging all these things. So you have all this information coming out, and I think it really helped this stock shoot up in price. Now the biggest thing is that this thing is holding at a resistance. Obviously we broke the resistance a little bit on the 7th of July, but it came right back. We're sitting right around the $25 to $27 mark. I think that's very important, and as an investor I got in right around that price range. Actually I'm a little bit lower, but I don't see anything wrong with getting in at the $25 to even $28 mark. If this thing follows the footprint of exactly what Nikola did, which there's no reason it shouldn't, like I stated earlier, they already have 1,000 trucks pre-ordered from a major logistics company. Who's to say that none of this happens? Even, you know, maybe they continue to get pre-orders. This thing is unlimited on its capabilities right now. So I think that this is a fair price. I do think it's going to shoot up as soon as it switches ticker symbols to HYLN, and I think that there's a good chance that this thing really just takes off. I don't see why it shouldn't even hit 50s or 60s. You know, I do think it's going to level off. Like I stated earlier, the warrants are going to have a big play in this, and when they have the right to sell it, I think we're going to see obviously the price level back off. But if you're a true investor like I am, you're going to invest and you're going to hold this thing long term if you really believe into it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you take this stock very seriously. I really am. I think that they're in a niche that is a very big need, and especially when they're trying to eliminate emissions with over-the-road trucks like this, and they're already got 1,000 pre-order, and who knows what else is going to come. I'm telling you guys, if you're interested in this stock, get in while you can. And you guys know how I do it. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my channel. And as always, have a good day.